The world's biggest tournament is coming, and the official FIFA World Cup 26 Try-Under competition ball is here at the Goal 90 shop. Designed for the game's biggest stage, it's built for precision, speed and control. Right now, you can make it yours with 30% off plus free shipping. Don't just watch the World Cup, own a piece of it. Visit goal90.shop today and order now. Sitting pretty at the top of the Premier League with a commanding cushion, Arsenal are making believers out of everyone. The Emirates is buzzing, Mikel Arteta's tactical masterclass is on full display, and for the first time in years, the Gunners genuinely look like champions-elect. But if you support literally any other club in England, this scenario is your worst nightmare. The thought of Arsenal hoisting that Premier League trophy keeps rival fans awake at night, and it's got nothing to do with jealousy over their football. No, it goes much deeper than that. Let's explore exactly why the rest of English football is praying Arsenal bottle it once again. The fan base. Where do we even start? Arsenal supporters have cultivated a reputation that makes them uniquely unbearable in the eyes of neutral observers and rival fans alike. When Mikel Antonio was asked about Arsenal potentially winning the league back in 2023, his response was honest and borderline brutal. The Jamaica international didn't hold back. "I want Arsenal to win," he admitted before dropping the hammer. "But honestly, I don't like Arsenal fans. I'm going to say it. I don't like them." The striker went even further, calling out his own family members. "I have family members, my agent, my nephews. They are annoying, and they have always been annoying. Arsenal Fan TV. Annoying, that's right. A player who actually wants the club to succeed can't stand the supporters." Antonio specifically highlighted what makes them insufferable. "They are the worst to have banter with. They haven't won the Premier League in years, but it's like they won it last year." Arsenal fans have mastered the art of being simultaneously loud and delusional, refusing to accept reality when their team underperforms while acting as if every minor victory deserves a trophy ceremony. The infamous AFTV has become the embodiment of this, providing entertainment for rival fans through theatrical meltdowns after every defeat. If Arsenal actually win the league, that fan base will become 10 times more insufferable than they already are, and that's a prospect that terrifies every football fan in England. Which brings us perfectly to their next unbearable characteristic: they simply cannot let things go. Arsenal fans are still dining out on their Invincibles season from 2003 to 2004, a campaign that concluded over 2 decades ago. Yes, going 38 games unbeaten was historic and unprecedented in the modern era, but it happened 21 years ago. Since then, Arsenal have lifted precisely 0 Premier League trophies, yet you'd never know it from speaking to their supporters who reference that unbeaten campaign as if it happened last season. They've turned nostalgia into an art form. Manchester City have won 6 titles since then, Chelsea have won 5, even Leicester City have a more recent Premier League triumph than Arsenal. But none of that matters when you can point to a season from when Tony Blair was Prime Minister and say, "We went unbeaten." Now imagine if Arsenal actually win this title. We'll never hear the end of it. Not in 2026. Not in 2030, not in 2050. Every conversation about English football for the next 30 years will feature an Arsenal fan reminding everyone that they not only went unbeaten once, but also broke their 2-decade title drought. The level of celebration will be so obnoxious that it will make their Invincibles nostalgia look like modest restraint. Then there's the matter of their set pieces, which have become so devastatingly effective that they feel borderline illegal. The architect behind this transformation is Nicolas Jova, Arsenal's set-piece specialist who joined from Manchester City in 2021. The statistics are genuinely absurd. When Jova arrived, Arsenal had scored just 6 set-piece goals the previous season. Fast forward to now, and they've netted 22 in a single campaign, representing a staggering 266% increase. They've scored more goals from corners than any other team in Europe's top 5 leagues over the last 3 seasons, finding the net from a corner every 16 deliveries compared to the league average of every 32. In 2024 alone, Arsenal scored 16 Premier League goals from corners, equaling the all-time record. The diversity and sophistication of their routines make them almost impossible to defend against. Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard all rank in the top 10 for corner delivery success rates into the 6-yard box, giving Arsenal multiple elite options. Gabriel has become the primary aerial threat, but the real genius lies in the endless variations, players clustering at the back post one week, spreading across the edge of the box the next. They employ blocks, screens and plays that leave defenders guessing. It's all meticulously planned and ruthlessly executed. Rival fans watching Arsenal score yet another corner goal don't see tactical brilliance. They see something that feels like cheating, even though it's perfectly legal. Before we continue, have you subscribed to our new channel Goal 90 Extra? We have come under massive attack recently and have had to delete almost 2,000 videos on this channel. Goal 90 Extra is our last-ditch attempt to remain on YouTube if the unfortunate happens. So yes, we need your help. Kindly subscribe now. Arsenal's tactical approach against fellow title challengers has also raised eyebrows. When Arteta faces the other big six sides, his game plan often shifts dramatically from the free-flowing football they typically display. Instead, we see a team that sits deep and plays for the draw or the smash-and-grab victory. Take their clash with Manchester City at the Etihad in September 2024. After Leandro Trossard received a red card, Arsenal spent the entire second half defending with sometimes 9 or 10 men behind the ball. Arteta instructed his team to sit in such a deep block that at times they fielded 6 defenders. Even Pep Guardiola admitted afterwards that he maybe would have done the same if his team found themselves in Arsenal's position. But that grudging respect doesn't change the perception. Arteta's Arsenal play negative, anti-football against the big boys. They've mastered the dark arts, the tactical fouling, the time-wasting, the gamesmanship that Jose Mourinho built his career on. For a team that prides itself on playing attractive football, this pragmatic shift feels hypocritical. Rival fans see this and think, if Arsenal win the title playing this way, we'll never hear the end of how they did it the right way, conveniently forgetting all those matches where they defended like their lives depended on it. But perhaps the most terrifying prospect of all is what an Arsenal title victory could unleash, the beginning of a dynasty. Arsenal have now finished as runners-up in consecutive seasons, coming agonizingly close but always falling just short. But if they finally claim the Premier League trophy, everything changes. The psychological barrier that's held them back for over 2 decades would be shattered. Arteta would have validation that his methods work. The players would have the winning mentality and belief that they can do it again. Arsenal would become an even more attractive destination for world-class talent. The squad is already formidable, but imagine Arsenal with the pulling power that comes from being reigning champions. They have youth on their side. Saka, Martinelli, Saliba and Rice are all in their prime years with the best still ahead of them. Arteta has built something sustainable, something that isn't reliant on short-term fixes. This isn't like Chelsea's various title wins followed by immediate collapse. This is structured, methodical and built to last. If Arsenal win this year, they could easily win next year and the year after that. We could be looking at the birth of English football's next great dynasty. For rival fans who've enjoyed watching Arsenal struggle for 20 years, that prospect is absolutely horrifying. So there you have it. 5 reasons why every non-Arsenal supporter in England is desperately hoping the Gunners experience their traditional late-season collapse. For neutral fans and rival supporters alike, an Arsenal title victory isn't just disappointing, it's the stuff of nightmares. The only silver lining, they have a remarkable talent for bottling it when it matters most. Let's see if that tradition continues for at least one more season. Do you think this is finally their year? Let us know in the comments. Remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any new videos. See you next time. Bye.
Do you want to make money with affiliate marketing? Join the Goal 90 Shop affiliate program and start earning today. Get your unique affiliate link and exclusive discount coupon to share with your audience. Every sale made through your link earns you a 10% commission. No limits, just real earnings. Don't miss out. Turn your influence into income now.